Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Samuel White and Bobby Hackett's version of Water War. And this on the other screen is, go ahead. I already said your name, but you can go ahead and say it.
Hey, guys, I'm Samuel. Yeah, I'm cold.
Yeah, we're gonna play Water Wars. If you've seen Jimmy Fallon, and he's played this game before, what we have here is a deck of cards. Basically, we don't know what's going to be on the top of the deck. We're going to flip the card up to the screen, and whoever has the highest card wins that round. The loser of that round dumps cups of cold water right on top of their heads. And we have 5 of those. If you dump the 5th one, then you have lost completely, and then you get to dump the big, gigantic water right here. Yes, he's got a bucket. I got a big pitcher of water, and so that's pretty much the rules. If we tie, then it's war, which means if we both show a 3, we'll play 3 cards down, and then we'll reveal the 4th. The 4th card will be the winner for that one. Okay. All right, you ready, Samuel? You got your deck of cards ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I got it right here.
Ready as ever. It's gonna wake us up real good. Okay. All right. So, do you need to shuffle one more time, or are you feeling good about it?
No, I already shuffled. Yeah.
Oh, you already shuffled. Okay, I'm shuffling mine. All right. Here, I feel good about it. All right, here we go. Reveal it to in 3, 2, 1. Flip. Oh, I got an ace. Oh, he got an ace. All right. So, lay down 3 cards. And then lay down 3 cards, and then reveal the 4th card.
Okay.
I dropped some. There we go. Reveal the 4th card. You got a 2. I got a 3.
No.
On your head.
All right, I gotta take my glasses off.
It's gonna wake you up real good.
Oh, no.
Just do it quick. It's gonna wake you up real good. Woo!
Oh my God.
All right, you ready to go? Round 2. Here we go.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Are you feeling good about this flip?
I'm ready.
Ah!
Hey!
What is this? Oh, I got an 8. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, it's Bobby's turn. You just got to do it fast. Here we go. Oh, wow. That is cold.
It is.
All right.
I'm outside.
Yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flip. I got a 7.
I got
Is that a 9?
9. Let's go.
Oh, come on. 2 in a row? Oh, here we go.
Feeling there, Bob.
Woo! Even inside, it's very cold. Yeah, welcome to my bathroom because it's windy outside. Congrats to myself. Okay. Woo! All right. I got to end the streak here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What? What is this? Oh,
5.
we both got a 5.
Oh.
We got to lay down 3. All right. Set those down and reveal the 4th card that you have.
All right.
I have a 9. What do you have?
I have a 4.
A 4th card.
No.
All right. Make it real good. Oh, yeah. Just knock it in there. Right on the face and everything. Amen. Don't you love the initial shock of this whole thing?
I love it. Totally.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah, he can't see. There you go. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, flip. I got a 6.
5. I got 5.
2 in a row. I'm liking this. All right.
Oh my.
Throw it on there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the good stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh.
If
Going down my
for for Samuel and I, the shock never goes away. It's like always new every time because it's so
going
long.
down my pants. But...
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip. I got a 10.
I got a 9. Oh my gosh.
3 times.
Oh my.
Oh yes, I feel good. He's drowning himself in water right now.
Oh my.
How many cups do you have left? You got 2? Oh, he's only got 1. Next one's the big one. Uh-oh.
Come on. All
Here
right.
you go. 3, 2, 1, flip.
7.
Oh, I got a king.
Boy.
He gets all of them. Yes, dump it, and then the big boy. The big bucket goes down next. There you go.
Oh.
Now the bucket. It's like the ice bucket challenge all over again, except in a different way. And I got 3 glasses left. Go ahead and grab the big bucket. Yep. It's that time, Samuel. Congratulations.
Oh no.
On the big bucket.
I have to dump it right now?
Okay.
Wait, right now?
All right, throw it. Do it. I got mine. You go. We'll do it together. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Samuel and I are freezing. We're going to be done with this and enjoy our online message for this week. Thanks, Samuel. Bye.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I am excited right now because I'm about ready to go into ShopRite and get me a nice, wonderful looking, juicy steak because I don't know if you've heard about what our church is doing on Friday, but Sir Phil Drost is going to teach our church how to make and grill the best looking steak on the planet. So make sure you tune into that. That's a good plug. Also, as I go in there, of course, I'm going to be wearing my face mask. That's right, because you have to. With my face mask, it's very special because it's double-sided with parrots. That's right, parrots. But I'm going to use the blue side. Okay, it's time to go get my steak. Not today, Satan. It's that time. So I learned something the other day about cooking steaks, that it takes several days of prep and planning to make the best delicious steak when you grill it. And so, you know, for me, I'm learning some new things during this whole quarantine thing. And so I encourage you all that during this time, as we look at the quarantine that we're in, the stay at home, all this different stuff that we're supposed to do, only go out for essential things, you know, our schedules, everything that we knew is now just all over the place, right? I mean, we've had so much structure before, and now it's just like everything's like every day our schedule could be different. And so, you know, there is something that the Bible has to say about all this, you know, and it comes from the book of Daniel, where this man named Daniel, his country gets conquered. He gets moved to a place called Babylon with some of his friends. He's been separated probably from a lot of friends and family members. His way of life is totally disrupted. And now he has to learn this new way of life. In fact, they change his name, they change his diet, they change what he learns in school, and they change his job. Everything has changed for Daniel. And that's crazy to think about. I mean, changing his diet, of all things, what he eats, trying to anyway. In fact, Daniel is so, you know, he's so not into that. And it's a deep conviction of him because he's Jewish that he takes a stand. He tells somebody that is in charge of what he eats, saying, hey, look, I don't want to eat this stuff. I want to do this diet. And the guy's like, well, hey, if that's going to happen, the king's going to kill me for not giving you the food that he wants you to eat. And so Daniel is then put in a place of like, okay, let's do a test run. And they do it, and they do a test run. And guess what? Daniel looked more healthy. He looked more active than the others. and some of his friends followed his footsteps. And, you know, even right now, as we look at this whole quarantine thing, our schedule has been disrupted. Everything's been disrupted, right? And it's so easy to just go with the flow of what everybody else is doing. You know, watch Netflix, Disney Plus, you know, play video games all day, every day, you know, all these different things. And none of those things are necessarily bad, but our day, our schedule can be so consumed by things that we forget the most important thing of all. And that is learning to structure yourself for God, learning to structure yourself to have friends, and during this time, communicating with each other, you know, sharing with each other what's going on in life. You know, just that whole idea of community is so important. And it takes more effort now than ever before. And so I encourage you guys, as we look at this today, you know, what are some things in your schedule that you need to prioritize? What are some things that you maybe need to do less of? And what are some new things that you can be starting during this season? Because I'm telling you, God is up to something. God is up to something big. And he moves in big ways, especially during crisis. And this is one of those things that we're experiencing right now in our country. So God is up to something. And God is up to something big. And I want you, and I want myself and everybody to be a part of what God is doing in the midst of all of this. So let's talk about this tonight in our small groups. And we hope that you will join us. And if you are, thank you.